Damon Anthony Dash, better known as Dame Dash, was born on May 3rd, 1971 in New York City. Growing up in Harlem, he hustled early, sweeping floors in barbershops and selling newspapers as a teenager, just so he could afford shoes and clothes. His childhood, however, was marked by hardship. At just 15, he lost his mother to an asthma attack, an event that left a lasting scar. Around the same time, he was diagnosed with type 1 diabetes, a condition he has managed ever since. These early struggles shaped his fierce determination to control his destiny and build wealth on his own terms. To find additional stories and untold timelines of the biggest celebrity controversies, don't forget to subscribe to Timelines Unlocked, your front row seat to drama, history, and the stories behind the stars. In the early 1990s, Dash broke into the music industry as a manager, working with acts like The Future Sound and Original Flavor. His network expanded through DJ Clark Kent, and soon he crossed paths with Sean Jay-Z Carter. Their connection was immediate, both hungry to break through in an industry that often sidelined ambitious outsiders. By 1994, Dash, Jay-Z, and Kareem Biggs Burke co-founded Roc-A-Fella Records as an independent label. In 1996, they released Jay-Z's debut album, Reasonable Doubt, a project that didn't just put Jay-Z on the map, it established Roc-A-Fella as a serious force. From there, Roc-A-Fella expanded quickly, signing new talent and dropping a string of hit albums that defined late 90s hip-hop. Dash's ambition extended far beyond music. In 1999, he and Jay-Z launched the Rocawear fashion line, tapping into streetwear at a time when hip-hop culture was exploding globally. That same year, Dash organized Jay-Z's Hard Knock Life tour, which grossed nearly $19 million, proving he could scale music into blockbuster business. He also pushed Roc-A-Fella into film, producing projects like Death of a Dynasty in 2003. By the early 2000s, Dash was everywhere, a mogul in music, fashion, and film, with a reputation for being brash, unapologetic, and unwilling to compromise. But by 2004, cracks began to show. Jay-Z accepted a role as president of Def Jam, reshaping the power dynamics inside Roc-A-Fella. The once unbreakable partnership fractured. In 2005, Jay-Z bought out Dash's stake in Rocawear, further pushing him to the sidelines. After the split, Dash pivoted into new ventures, launching D1 Sedna 2, a media collective that included a magazine, a creative agency, and a record label called Blue Rock. He also tried television, hosting the BET reality show Ultimate Hustler in 2005. Still, none of these moves matched the success of Roc-A-Fella. In his personal life, Dash's story has been just as eventful. He fathered his first son, Boogie, in 1991, with Linda Williams. In the early 2000s, he had a highly publicized relationship with R&B star Aaliyah, and the two were reportedly planning to marry before her tragic death in 2001. In 2005, Dash married fashion designer Rachel Roy. They had two daughters, Ava and Tallulah, but the marriage ended in divorce by 2009, followed by bitter custody battles. Dash also has other children. Lucky, born 2004 with Cindy Morales, and Dusko, born 2020 with his fiancée Raquel Horn. His family life has often been intertwined with legal disputes and financial struggles, and those struggles have been significant. In 2012, rapper Currenty sued him for $1.5 million. In 2014, he was ordered to pay $50,000 to Linda Williams. In 2015, Rachel Roy accused him of domestic abuse and secured custody of their daughters. That same year, Dash filed a counterclaim against Roy, seeking $2.5 million. In 2018, he settled a lawsuit with filmmaker Lee Daniels after claiming Daniels failed to repay a $5 million investment. By 2019, Dash was arrested for failing to pay more than $400,000 in child support, and only after paying over $1 million was he released. Financial turmoil has followed him into the 2020s. In late 2024, New York State auctioned off his one-third stake in Roc-A-Fella for just $1 million to cover part of his nearly $9 million tax debt. By September 2020, Dash filed for Chapter 7 bankruptcy, listing over $25 million in liabilities against only $4,350 in assets. The filings revealed massive debts, including more than $19 million owed in taxes and over $600,000 in domestic support obligations. It was a dramatic fall for a man once at the center of hip-hop's most powerful empire. Yet even with the setbacks, Dame Dash remains active and creative. In 2018, he directed and produced Honor Up, executive produced by Kanye West, with appearances from Cameron, Murda Mook, and his cousin Stacey Dash. And in 2025, he released 365, a rock album with his group The Black Guns in collaboration with rapper Freeway, showing that he continues to reinvent himself musically. Meanwhile, his public persona, often outspoken, confrontational, and unapologetic, still fuels headlines, most recently with his controversial Breakfast Club appearance and disputed claims about chairing Revolt TV. Today, Dame Dash stands as one of hip-hop's most complicated figures. A visionary who helped build an empire alongside Jay-Z, he's also a cautionary tale of how fortune, fame, and pride can collide. His life story is a timeline of soaring highs and crushing lows, but through it all, one thing remains constant. Dame Dash refuses to fade quietly into the background. He continues to fight for relevance, ownership, and his place in history. So, what do you think? Is Dame Dash still the fearless mogul pushing boundaries? Or is he more of a symbol of wasted potential and unfinished business? Let us know in the comments. Hit that like button if you enjoyed this breakdown, and don't forget to subscribe to Timelines Unlocked for more deep dives into the untold timelines of the biggest names in culture.